Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Lemonade Legend, and guess what? We've got a very, very big episode today. Again, this might seem insignificant to you guys, but this is episode 10. We're cruising here. Um, yeah, I'm really excited about that. Getting to episode number 10, it's a little tiny milestone, but hopefully it's the first of many that we've got coming up. But with that milestone, we are actually going to go and take on the Rain Syndicate Tower. So we're going to try to knock out our first tower today. Our first big boss. Ooh, something happened over here. Yeah, so we're going to see if we're up to the challenge, see if we're up to snuff, and see if we can get it done. So, with that being said, I don't even know when these guys came. Must have raided the base or attacked or something. Yeah, I don't know. It must not have impacted me very much because I didn't know until now. So perfect. All right. So like I said, we have quite a bit to kind of get ready for here. I think my pal team, it's been working pretty good so far. I think we're just going to kind of leave well enough alone here. And we'll see just what we've got here in terms of our team. We might come back. We got a lot here after our fishing episode that we just did last time. Obviously, we didn't get anything that we really wanted, and I'm just kind of looking through here, and I'm seeing a whole lot of red. It's going perfectly. It's just matching what we've done so far in this particular playthrough. So, yeah, we'll get to that later. But so for right now, I believe we've got everything. Our bow, we could probably heal that up or repair that real quick. Yeah, we've got everything there. So shield's all good. Got some food. Not that we should really need it. We'll put this in the box here. Our boxes are starting to get full, so I'm gonna have to eventually kind of move all this stuff into the house. Um, but like I said, I think we're gonna start, building the permanent base coming up here soon. Because I don't want to really take the effort, moving this all into the house. Plus, when we do move, I'd like all this stuff right here next to the PAL box because it makes it easier to teleport and transport. So, um, yeah, so that's my plan there. That's why it's just kind of sitting here, just all sloppily. So, when we get to the real base, we'll kind of have a designated storage area, designated storage room, and then this will all be cleaned up a little bit better. So, but yeah, so it's weird. We for those of you who are a subscriber to the channel and a fan of the channel, have been watching pretty consistently. We have another playthrough going with another streamer. I Lift My Sofa. That's one of the guys that I've been playing games with for quite a while. But we are doing kind of a unique playthrough. It's taken me some time to kind of readjust here into what I have in the base. Our particular playthrough that we're doing is randomized, completely randomized. So all of the bad guys that you see, all of the pals that you see, they're all random. So we walk out of the one of the first things. I'm not going to spoil too much for you, but when we walk out of the opening, whatever you want to call that, the little shrine, I guess that you have. Yeah, the first thing we saw were like blaze howls and stuff like that, and it's not like they're also their levels are, they say randomized, but I think it's just on par with what those particular pals are in the regular game. So like in this version of the game, what they typically tend to be. So like blaze howls usually run level 30s, 40s, 50s, somewhere in that range. So I think that's what all the blaze howls are in that playthrough. So we walked out right off the bat, and we're seeing level 50s. So it was a challenge to even get our first pal. Because you don't know where they're going to be, you don't know what level they're going to be, you don't know, all that stuff. So it's been a challenge to say the least. And if you're worried about, me not dying enough in this playthrough, I tell you what, go watch that other playthrough there. It's a lot of violence, I'll put it that way. That is on my channel. Go ahead and check that out if you get some time. But it's definitely worth the watch. There's a lot of entertainment for sure. Frustration, funny moments, you name it. It's kind of got it all. So, but with that being said, hopefully we're not, we're talking about dying a bunch in that playthrough. Hopefully we're not going to bring some of that luck to this one. At least not in this episode here because, like I said, I'd hate to die on the 10th anniversary or the 10th episode anniversary. So I'd like to win and be successful here. So, well, let's go. Let's get to it. Let's head over to the tower here. Nothing like popping in here and guns cocking. Oh, okay. I forgot there's a whatever you want to call it, bad guy base up here. Oh, Kremis, you want to go defend your brother here? No, I don't think we're gonna do that. We're not gonna. We'll make a mess here, I guess. Oh, I can use that guy actually. It's not awesome, but I could use him as. I think he's a good. She's a pretty good seeder. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, we'll grab it while we're here. And of course, red. Just red skills. Red skills. Whatever. You know what? At this point, I'm just expecting letdown. We'll put it that way. But awesome. All right, let's get going in here. I'm excited for this. This is the tower here. So she had, I think her name's Zoe, if I remember correctly. She has a Grisbolt, which, for those of you who do not know, is an electric pal. So obviously Fwalk's not going to be very much use. We'll probably be rolling with these three guys right here. Obviously Kremis is mercy hit, so he won't be delivering the final shot, but we'll probably roll with, actually probably throw Van Worm in there a little bit too if we need him. But my plan is to go with these three. Just kind of let them be the muscle. And then obviously keep Van Worm as well, I guess Van Worm and Fwalk as, you know, just a reserve character. So, but let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we're up to snuff here. Let this play through. I've seen this a million times, but some of you guys have not played this game, so we'll watch. So there's Zoe right there. There's Grisbolt. All right, showtime. Oh, he's melting through him pretty good. Good job. Let's go. So I think if we shoot her, we get more if we actually shoot her off the back there. Oh. Shouldn't be too challenging, honestly, but you never think it is until it goes wrong, so. I'll save some arrows. The deer's got it under control here. Watch this. Shoop. That confused him. Alright. Come on. I'm curious. Let me see if I shoot him right in the face. Come here. Can you stop jumping around? Well, that did a pretty good amount of damage too. You know what? I wish you would just... Here, come here. Yeah, that was pretty effective, put it that way. Do I want him to just finish it out, or do I want to switch it? Let Loot Moon get some action. Let's do that. Just feeling left out. What is that? Oh, he broke his brain. But hey, all right, good job. Let's push him off the cliff. Oh, didn't make it. That's all right. But hey, all right, we beat it. It's our first major challenge down. I am cool with that. I'm cool with that. And listen, you know what? We win, and look at this reward we get. Look at this view. This is a fantastic view. You know what? I would love, if it was possible, to build a base up here. Just, like, now that I say that, I wonder if it is. I doubt it is. Cause, no, it's too close to the tower. You can't build within a certain radius of the tower. But this would be so cool. Have, like, a cool little lookout up here. But, whatever. All right, so we won. Let's head back. Perfect. And let's clean up that pal box a little bit here real quick. And then I might, we've only been streaming for a couple minutes here. So before we do that, let's go do a little bit more fishing. Let's celebrate with some more fishing. Let's head back. I don't remember getting a waypoint. Oh, it's up here. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember that. Let's go to this edge here. And we'll finish that little loop around. But yeah, so that fight went about as I expected, or about as I hoped. But like I said, in this game, just because you hope it's going to go a certain way and you expect it to be easy does not mean it ends up being easy. So we'll take it. We got yeah, all right, cool. All right, so let's see if we can get, I'm like I said last episode, I'm really searching for a Penking Lux. That's what I'm really hoping for. And hopefully when I get them, there's no red. I don't want any red to be seen. I just want a good, decent Penking Lux. Those, I've said before, ooh, don't want to get too close to that guy. But I've said before that I think that they're one of the more underrated pals. Ooh, this is probably a bad idea. He's pretty close to me. But yeah, they're one of the more underrated pals. Oh, I'm getting distracted by the guy up there. That's not gonna work. Dang it. Wasn't paying attention, wasn't focused. That's alright. Yeah, he would have been right over top of me. I don't know if he would have attacked I don't know if you can attack while you're fishing. I've never actually had that happen before. But I would not have liked to have been in that particular position. Would have definitely been compromised and exposed. So, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Penking. Like I've said before, it's one of the pals that, as you guys know, as I go through playthroughs, I like to mix it up and use pals that I'm not normally using. This was one of them that I kind of stumbled across. And man, like he's a lot stronger than I expect him to be. I was just expecting him to be, kind of like another Penking, just, but seems to be a lot stronger. Hits pretty hard, has a pretty good, there's an electric attack. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a pretty solid electric attack. Does a lot of damage. And especially, again, for me, being a person that's addicted to going to the volcano and trying to get, more fire pals, getting a... What are you doing? Oh, they're fighting the bird? Oh. Getting a Penking Lux that is something, with Mercy Hit, whether it be through the surgical table or catching it in wild, is definitely beneficial. I use that. I'll throw that out there, and I'll take everything in that volcano down to 1 and catch it pretty easily. So definitely makes that a lot easier. But so far, no good. I don't think you can catch Penkings with these guys. I think it has to be one of the sparkly ones. I think it's one of the more rare catches up here, so don't think these guys will do the trick. Look at those guys. Oh, some pals in this game, I'll tell you, they're kind of crazy. Oh boy. I'm not gonna lie, I want this lift monk. I'm going. Just gonna zoom through and get out of there. And move, and move, and move, and move. It's probably something stupid that I should not have done. But we're moving, we're moving, we're moving. Hopefully we can outrun them. Oh, of course, look at that. I need to catch that. Okay, we're good. Okay, I thought they were chasing. Apparently they, too lazy to chase. Oh, there's two of them. Sweet. Alright, now let's focus. Like I said, it's very hard to catch this tier of pal with the fishing rod and the bait that we have, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, no. No. Nope. Stay with me, buddy. Stay with me. Eventually they kind of level out and stay. They're not as bouncy. Ooh. What? Ugh. Probably need to upgrade this fishing rod, honestly. Come on, let's get one of them here. Come on. Bite. Come on. No. Stop it. So close. Oh, come on. Come on. This is such a roller coaster, dude. Stay. It's like it knows when you get close, and then it jumps all over the place. Oh, come on. This one's aggravating. If I end up losing this one, after being so close twice. I find I get myself into this like where I try to estimate like what it's trying to do. Like I try to predict it's jumping, and I end up throwing myself off. Come on, stay here, buddy. Oh, come on. See, now that's ridiculous. That's personal. This might be the longest fishing fight I've had ever. Oh. Oh, did I call it or did I call it? Pacifist. Oh my goodness. I don't understand this playthrough and what it has against me, but it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. Oh man, too bad I don't have a face cam on. You guys would have got a good show, good reaction there. So excited to see that was a Pen King, and then it was red. Oh, come on, man. That was bogus. That fight for that disappointment was just unreal. Oh, whatever. I guess we move on, right? We move on. We cry later. we cry later off of the recording when we're not on here. In between episodes, we cry. Whatever. We got a huge verdant egg. Silver linings, right? Oh, I'm so angry. I'm so disappointed at that. This monkey's gonna smash our face in. Go, 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 go. These monkeys are no joke. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Let's get away from this monkey. Alright. We're good now. We're good. We should be able to outrun them pretty easily. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys, but that was so disappointing. That was so disappointing. You know what? Whatever. It's all good. It's fine. We'll be alright. We'll be cool. It's good. Definitely not mentally crashing out. It's all good. Ooh, I would like those too, but we are in no business of actually even having that discussion, so we're just going to keep moving. Gonna pretend we didn't see them. That's all we can do at this point, right? Alright, so we've pretty much, maybe 3/4 of the way around. And we got a Penking, but not a good one. Passives, I forget what the traits are on, or what that skill does. So I feel like we might be able to use that one until we get a better one. It's gonna be better than the Fwalk that we have, so might still use it, but I don't want to get attached to it. I'll put it that way. My plan is as soon as I get a better rod, I'm coming back here, and we're gonna hit this fishing hole for as long as it takes to get a good one. So disappointing. Come on, man. This guy's kind of tough too. Not even able to make any ground with him. Come on. Stay still for me. Let's get to that green. Let's go. Come on. Almost there. Ooh, another one. I mean, he's not a rideable pal, but hey, you know what? It's not red. I guess I wasn't specific enough, but hey, you know what? I'm okay with that. That one's at least usable. That will be the next one that we use unless we find a better option out here. So, yeah, Swift is for a rideable pal. So I mean that's good to have. Obviously, you want to have that because you know breeding, all that type of stuff. I could use this pal that has Swift to potentially breed something different. You know, I might be able to breed them with another pal and get something like a Rayhound, or you know something that's a good riding mount, or even a bird. You know, to, I believe it's faster movement speed if I remember correctly. So gives me a faster mount. So not opposed to it, just would have liked something that helps attack a little bit, you know. Oops. Almost walked right into that guy. I like those guys. Those guys are really cool looking, but I feel like they're not the best in terms of like using them. They're good base pals, I think. I think they're pretty good with mining, if I remember correctly. But I really want to find an excuse to use one for like a pal that I carry with me. Oh, what am I doing? Stupid. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these guys in the other playthrough. Those little ostrich-looking dudes. But yeah, if you guys, you know, another plug for what we were talking about earlier. If you guys have not head over to that other playlist that we have and watched our playthrough of Pal World, you know, with the randomized pals, I would encourage it. I'll put it that way. It is definitely entertaining. If you're the type of person that likes lots of death and lots of funny moments, frustrating moments that you can relate to because it's happened to you 1,000 times in the game, yeah, that's the channel or the playlist for you for sure. All right, let's drop down here. All right, I think we might be out of luck here for the rest of these little islands over here. Or, well, I guess there's only one island. Well, no, there's two. There's a little tiny one. But I think that's all she wrote on the fishing trip here. But I'm excited to get that Penking, though. This is probably the earliest in the game that I have had that Penking. So I'm excited to have that, have it with me a little bit longer than I'm usually able to. So, oh, there's, hold the phone. We might still got some stuff here yet. We got 2 more opportunities here. Let's get rid of these guys. Get out of here. Oh, wait a minute. 3. All right. Now, what are the odds that we land all 3 of these? Huh? What do you think? I'm thinking 2 of the 3. I'm realistic here. All right, showtime. Here we go. Off to the races. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I knew I misjudged that. Nope, you stay with me. Well, that was not well played by me at all, honestly. So, but he was a squirmy little booger, so. All right. Attempt 2 here. Let's get this Penking. Oh, messed up again. Oh, I'm not doing good. I'm choking. I'm choking. Pressure's getting to me. Oh, this guy. Oh, no. I was just about to say, this guy wants to come to the boat. He wants to come aboard here. No, you little monkey. Ugh. Nope. Not a monkey. A frog. All right. 1 for 2. Like I said, 2 out of 3 was my guess. Let's see if we can get this guy. Come on. Okay. It's right in front of your face. There you go. All right. Come on. Anytime. There you go. All right. Be chill. Be chill. Be chill. I said be chill. Be chill. That's not chill. Oh, that was not chill. That was definitely not chill. Whatever. A frog. That's all we got out of that. Whatever. It's all good. Like I said, this will be significantly easier when we get a better fishing rod. Coming back here, I mean, you'll still miss one or two of them here and there, but when you have that bigger green area, it makes it a lot easier. A lot easier, a lot nicer for sure. But, all right, perfect. We'll hit that waypoint. I think we'll head back to base, and I think we'll call it an episode at that point. Been a pretty proactive episode here. Wasn't expecting to do any fishing today, honestly. I thought that tower would take a little longer, but you know, we're more awesome than we thought. Let's just say that we're more far along than we thought. You know what, I'm gonna go get this junk over here real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and go in that little, whatever that is, little cove. Oh wait a minute. Never mind. Oh, is there two of them? Yeah, come on, let's go. I'm ready for more failure. Let's go. Now these monkeys are getting too close. We're going to find out our answer here. If they can attack while I'm fishing. Or they can just turn around now. That would be even better. See, like, drastic drops like that are ridiculous. Come on, man. Like, find your own fishing spot, man. Get out of here. Don't you dare attack. That's what's going to happen. They're going to attack. And then they're going to scare these fish away. And I'm going to be angry. But yeah, that thing, like, listen. I'm all for it dancing around a little bit. Like, because it's a fish. But, like, did you see that thing go high and then all the way low and then high? That's crazy. That's too much. Alright, you guys keep going that way. Just mind your business. Just let me fish here, man. Let me do it. Goku gave me a hard pump there. See, like, come on. This is ridiculous. Alright, well. I don't know what to say there. At this point in the game, I'll just say fishing is frustrating. Oh boy, I got these little exploding dodo birds coming after me. But yeah, fishing is definitely frustrating at this point in the game. Whoops. It'll get easier and it'll get to be more fun, and we'll definitely do it more often down the line. But like I said, my main goal was to get a Penn King that I can use, and we got one. So we'll probably be good on fishing for a little bit. At least specialized fishing trips, like making an actual trip out here. If we see stuff on the way going somewhere else, you know, then, you know, we might grab it. But ooh, there's a whatever Mog. Cosmog? Is that what it's called? Or no, what is it called? It's not on there. Whatever. That guy. That guy's a good one to have, and we'll definitely get one here in a little bit, or actually get a couple of them. They are good at breeding, and then you can basically print your own money. You know, you breed them, hatch them up, butcher them, they drop money. So we will definitely be finding a pair of those at some point in the future here, probably the near future, honestly. Once we get the base set up and then kind of get our current small base transformed into a breeding base or whatever we end up doing with it, then we'll start getting into probably breeding and farming and all that stuff. Yeah. All right, so let's put all this away, and then let's welcome our newest member of the team here. We'll clear out some of this junk later, but see, movement speed, again, that's not, yeah, see, pacifist, we don't want. That thing's basically worthless. We might throw it in the base here, but it's pretty much worthless. So let's see here. It's got basically 2 across the board here. So does that. Snow ice. Yeah, we'll leave it here for now. We don't really need it, I don't think, in the base. At least yet. We can kind of figure that out as we go. But perfect. All right, well, let's, where does he go? Where's he at here? Let's put him down somewhere where he can't go anywhere. I'll just stay next to me. Come here. Over here. Stay. Where'd you go, man? All right, well, so much for that theory. Let's do it one more time. All right, well, he's not going to do it. Okay, fine, whatever. You can see down there in the bottom left that we got him. So, but that ends it. That's all we have for this episode here. Like I said, we went out and we achieved what we set out to achieve. And that is taking down that that tower and celebrating our 10th video, our 10th episode. So really happy with that. Good results to the episode, and obviously we came away with the Panking Lux. So you know what, I think what we're gonna do next time, I haven't really 100% decided, but let me think here. We might do some more bosses, you know, kind of get some more tech points, and then upgrade our pals. I think that's going to be one of the next things. And again, we do need to get out to our new base, so we might do that. We might end up just traveling to our new base, kind of showing you where it is, maybe throwing down a pal box. And then, like I said, we need to upgrade our pals, level them up, see if we can find some better pals, all that stuff. So that's what we'll be doing the next episode. But before I go, just want to remind you, just like always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Definitely goes a long way, you know, with the algorithm, you know, to get me in front of more people and to build our base, build our group of followers. After you do those, don't forget to don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Obviously that's going to keep you in the loop, and it's going to notify you every time we put out a new video. So when we do put out the new video of us upgrading our pals and going to our new base, if you want to see the new home, definitely do that. Make sure you don't miss it. And as always, I appreciate all you guys' support. I am grateful. I'm more than you guys know of all you guys' support. I love seeing the comments. I love seeing all the likes and the views and stuff like that roll in. So I'm so happy that you decided to stop by and watch and support the channel. I also want to throw out one more thing that we haven't talked about yet. But I do stream live on Twitch. I have mentioned that. And sometimes I will throw out a couple guest streamers as well. That other playthrough that I was talking about with the randomized pals and levels and stuff like that, that is actually a live stream that we do. And then I just chop it up into smaller episodes. So it's a little bit more manageable. So you're not watching, honestly, sometimes we play for 4 hours at a time. You're not watching 4 hours straight. But if you want to watch it live, feel free to come on over to Twitch. Like us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch, and then you'll get notified of when we actually do go live. So that would be awesome as well. But we're also on other platforms as well. We got a TikTok page. We've also got a Facebook page. So feel free to go on, like all that. Any announcements that I make or any sort of news, you know, related to us posting new videos or anything like that, or you know, maybe fan polls or, you know, any of that type of stuff, feel free to check out all that stuff. But again, it starts off with you liking, subscribing, following whatever the particular page is, and then that will get you the content faster and more reliable. So with that being said, go follow everything. We'll say that. We'll leave it at that. But with that being said, like I said, this is going to end the episode here. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thank you.